Hello everyone and welcome back to another co-op race with myself, FisiFan91, and my co-op teammate KPTK92. It has been a while since we did the previous race in China. Obviously we've been a bit busy with iRacing endeavors and other things like Christmas and New Year's and everything. I hope you had a nice time while we were away. But now we're back for the 5th race of the season at Catalunya, Circuit de Catalunya, the Spanish Grand Prix, round 5 of the season, and historically a place where the AI has been quite strong, so it'll be interesting to see whether we'll have a chance at getting our first race win of the season around here, because last race neither of us finished at the podium if I remember correctly. So Kerry, this should be a challenge.
Yeah, it should be. Hello everyone, welcome back after a long time. It feels like a long time, and it did during practice as well. The 5 laps practice that I've got with the wheel, and it's not gone well so far. So
we're both a bit rusty at the moment.
Yeah, a few weeks. Circuit, Catalunya for circuit, obviously the drivers know very well. Their careers often revolve around it, really. A lot of time doing laps and testing around here. So, and I've done 5 laps, so I'm nervous of what's going to happen here. Yeah. But let's just we're checking the teammate challenge just to see where we are. Because
I've already looked at it for 2 seconds, and I was 2 seconds too much. So
it's looking good for me. It has to be said, but things can change so quickly in these early stages of the season where it does look quite close on the challenge, but hopefully as the season progresses, a clear pattern will emerge.
You're only 9 points ahead in the championship, so there's everything to play for still, but my confidence is not at its highest with this game at the moment, but we'll see what happens.
Strategy looks quite basic. Now, I've forgotten what button it is to actually show the standing. Oh, there we go. I'm just mashing my keyboard and hoping something will happen, and it has happened. So just looking through the grid.
Excellent.
In terms of our championship rivals, the 2 Red Bulls and Alonso, it's slightly bad news, a tiny bit of good news.
Yeah, because at the moment Vettel leading Alonso by 1 point, I think, and then it's like 15 down to even third. Yeah. But look at fucking Kevin. I mean, he's been like 5th every race this season so far in qualifying, but now it's 3rd. What a beast!
Well, hopefully he gets stuck in in this race, because we need him to mix those 2 guys up ahead. Yeah. Otherwise they'll be gone. Most likely. But
Ricardo at least down in 8th.
Yeah, Raikkonen in 7th as well, who had a bit of an anomaly of a race by actually doing well in China, and hopefully. Well, it looks like business as usual for him. Just scrolling down the field and just looking at the names. I mean, these guys don't really interest. Hopefully we pass them in 1 lap.
Would be preferable, yes.
Yep, and as usual, it's us 2 at the back. Fisi leading the way this time after we alternate. It's from China, so I'm ready to go.
Yep, ready. And let's do this. Oh. Not sure what to expect here, really. It's a track where, like I said, AI tends to be strong around here, but I haven't driven a proper race on this game yet with the AI on here. So
yeah, remember how strong they were in 2010?
Oh yeah, that was like the nightmare track on
2010. Rails. On rails.
Back in the day. But here we go, Alonso on pole. Me and Kerry with the biggest challenge of it all. So good luck, I guess.
A few British flags in the crowd, which is always good. No Norwegian.
Where are the Norwegians flags? God, sort yourselves out. Here we go. Oh, it's too much wheel spin, I think. There's nothing. It's kind of half sideways and carries already alongside. That's not good.
Just beautifully balanced the wheel spin again. I think that's the 2nd time I've managed to have a good start against you, even though I'm behind.
I tried to follow you through there, but then you just didn't pass him.
Very hesitant. Turn 3.
Oh no, I'm going to go for a tilt if I stay on the outside there, so I'll switch to the inside behind you. And here's going to be chaos. Just follow your line.
Just tuck in behind the Sauber, who's just cruising.
I'll get on the power properly.
Whoa! Oh! I was taking on the grass.
Lock up central, but it didn't really matter. Didn't hit anyone. Oh, there we go. Here we go. A good exit. Had to back up from Sutil, but
I actually.
Oh Jesus!
I've been.
The wheel's been there.
I got nudged by Grosjean, and that's put me completely out of kilter, and I'm now last.
Well done, Roman.
And this is just hilarious.
And I thought I was going to lose the car, but that was like by myself because I just got too hard on the throttle. But it sounded like you were in some...
Well, I got pushed to the grass, dirt on my tyres, still got dirt on my tyres, and it's just a nightmare to drive at the moment.
Yeah.
So this
Remind me to never look behind me through turn 8 again. That's when I lost the back end. Just looking behind to see where you were.
Just oversteer constantly at the moment, which is good.
Right, so it's been, I mean, obviously a horrible first lap for you, but even for me it's been worse than usual. Only 14th after a lap.
Well, let's assess the damage. I've gained no positions.
But you're used to this position though, being a little bit of a distance behind me after the start.
Yeah, this is more than usual, and I'm really struggling at the moment with the handling of this car around here.
Good to hit.
Oh! Unbelievable.
Expect to. Oh, so Till is actually getting a piece next to you. I got massive oversteer, but managed to pass him quite unexpectedly at that corner because I wasn't planning to, but he braked really early, as they tend to sometimes. Next up, Kvyat, and it's a bit of a big train from like 12th upwards, and it's the other Toro Rosso's Burn, I think, calling up. It's like 5 cars.
Excellent braking from me. Broke too early and ended up cutting the corner.
See?
Maldonado!
Oh, the Lotus getting on your nerves, is it? Man, so little grip at the moment, even on fresh tires.
Did you start on prime, by the way? Because I had a glance across the garage and noticed that you were...
For some reason, yeah, my cars were on the primes by default at the start, but I changed it. So I'm on the options. So I don't know what you are.
I'm on option. I didn't see what lap Alonso set there.
No, me neither, to be honest. I was too busy looking at my tyres to see what ones I had on. So there's a Ferrari here, it must be Raikkonen down in 10th, and Button down in 11th, so both of them have dropped places.
Meanwhile, in a sorry 18th, just throwing myself up the inside in these corners.
Wow, I had a lock up. That was not sure. Big lift through turn 9, but got DRS for the first time. Not that it really matters when you're in a train of cars that also have DRS.
Grosjean's made an error, which isn't surprising.
Yeah, Raikkonen just made an error ahead of Button as well, and he's kind of head was up, both was up a little bit. Struggling a bit with the oversteer out of the corners here. Too impatient on the throttle at the moment. Here we go. Not really gaining a Button because he also has DRS, so I think there's gonna be a move happening here. No. Almost though, but it wasn't really. It was going to be an extreme dive bomb if I had tried to do that. But you've had much greater pace than me while I've been just behind Button.
Yeah, that was quite interesting actually, because I was still having a few little scraps of traffic, but I was largely not obstructing, which is quite interesting actually, because I'd like to know where Alonso is based on the road at the moment. If he's held up by Magnussen, then that lap time isn't really representative of what Alonso can do, but
yeah.
If that is indeed his actual race pace, then, well, lap 1 was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me actually.
Good for you anyway, because I'm not making any progress on it. And Raikkonen just run wide, and luckily, well, Button tries to have a move, then he backs off completely, as they tend to sometimes, and I'm past him now. Raikkonen stays ahead. And I think the Force India that was stuck behind Byrne ahead has passed him, and is now trying to pull away. Well, I'm just drifting around the chicane, as I've done every lap so far. Man, I have not gotten into a rhythm yet. This is just messy for me.
Nice and tidy, making waves. I shouldn't have done that, but left space. Somehow did that. That was naughty, but Fiat lets me through.
Come on, Fiat.
We are leaning on each other through turn 1 now.
Yeah, my pace is not good. So I just look at this. I'm not even halfway on the throttle, and it still kicks out the back. This is horrific. I don't.
Yeah, those first couple of laps were bad, where I had to teach my foot how to do the throttle, because this is a very different car to drive than in any other game. No matter. Oh.
Yeah, I still don't think this handling suits me, because even just turning in a back end kicks out. Because I tend to like cars that are stable at the rear. You know, 2013
I'm quite surprised
handling,
actually.
2013 handling suited me quite well in that sense.
Oh, Button's been hit by Raikkonen. That's an easy place gain. Raikkonen's decided to sit on the corner for a bit.
Yeah, he was kind of side by side with me for a while then. And
tyre wear is a bit of a question at the moment.
And look at that.
Mercedes should be fast enough. I've just lost 2 seconds that lap though, while I just watched everyone trip each other up.
Yeah. Then 2 seconds ahead to start this lap. I feel like I said, in this game, or at least when you're driving with a wheel, the back end tends to be really loose, and that's not a trait that suits me. I prefer the handling on 2012 and 2013, which is more stable, I guess. And I knew what to expect from the car. Whereas here, I just can't find the proper throttle input to get the maximum exit. I'm either too slow out of the corner because I'm too careful, or I'm too slow because I'm too aggressive. There's no middle ground like it seems you have found.
I don't think it's just about the throttle input though. There's other things that say gear selection is quite crucial on here.
Yeah, probably.
Whereas in previous games, just like real F1 actually, whereas you had to use all the gears, you could go through first. You can't use first in this car. There's no way you'd be able to use first gear. Simply because
I never use first.
Too much.
I never use first in this. Apart from Monaco hairpin, I guess.
I don't even want to think about Monaco yet.
Next up, isn't it? Should be interesting.
Now, strategy-wise, tyre wear's been quite aggressive actually.
Yeah.
It's telling me to go to 10, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
I'm struggling with everything. See, it's like usual. I feel like I drove quicker when I was doing my 5 laps of practice earlier. Maybe it's because I'm doing commentary at the same time. Just can't think of 2 things at the same time. Look at this. I'm just turning in, and I snapped. I'm not even on the throttle when it snaps on the back. I don't understand this handling sometimes.
Oh. Oh, okay. Just chop across me.
Didn't look like you were alongside when I did it. But there's nothing I can do, I think. Unless you got DRS and I haven't. I feel oversteering through this game like 6th gear.
Didn't even notice we were in the top 10. I'm just too busy looking at the track map and noticing that everyone is miles clear of us at the moment.
Yeah.
this corner's going to give me grief.
I just can't drive this track, it seems. See, can someone explain to me why the car is stepping out even before I go on the throttle? Am I turning too much? I don't understand.
Oh, this is really, really difficult. I'm boxing this lap.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's the last I'll see of you this racing.
I'm in early, but that's impossible tyre wear. That's something we're not going to be able to compete with.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do another lap on it. Not ideal.
I don't even think we'll be able to do prime option, to be honest.
The default strategy did say that, but it looks hard at this rate. Even slower than a Toro Rosso at the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't really making an impression on him. Despite spending my first stint carving my way through the field to get up to him, then I couldn't challenge him at all in those last few laps.
I'm having Raikkonen all over me as well. It's just no grip on the rears. You can visibly see the tyre wear as well.
Yeah, it was pretty extreme. I was in the hairpin last lap and just sliding, so no point trying to hang on and race with a strategy. Just try and be proactive and try and see if we can make something of this race.
Right, my turn to box then. It's been a horrible lap because I've been sliding all over the place as I've been for the last 5 laps or so. But I think no one else has pitted yet, so we're definitely struggling a lot more with tyre wear.
Even the Williams isn't in actually, which I'm quite surprised with.
Yeah, they tend to do a free stopper really, don't they? So, yeah, you have gained some seconds on me that lap because of the fresh tyres. It's quite a massive difference. I mean, you were looking quick at me anyway, but still.
I was going to say, interestingly, Button is ahead, but that's because I forgot he had his spin, which probably put him to the back of the field.
Yeah. Can't run out too wide here.
This isn't great. Just taking the strangest lines through some of these corners. Although you can do it, there are different ways to take this circuit.
Yeah, I don't think, I just don't know how to drive it anymore. It never used to be any of my great circuits, but I used to be relatively decent around here on previous games, but it's just horrific at the moment.
It's even difficult to suggest a target for this race as well at the moment.
Yeah, we'll have to see how people hit it.
Interestingly, Magnussen is the car leading.
Oh wow. Does that mean someone has pitted there? There's a car coming out of pit here. Nice burn. So well, let's try to go around the other side. It's come out on the apex. I've managed to go around the other side and turn one on him. Crucial, to be honest. He was the car just ahead of me when I pitted.
Yeah, good to see we cleared burn then, because he was ahead of both of us before the pit stops.
You've cleared it by 5 seconds.
But now I also have bad sit.
As you can see here, I don't know how to drive either the car or the track or both. So it's once again going to be damage limitation from here, and I'm just going to have to hope that Monaco next time can repair some of this championship damage that...
Bit of broken wing, looks like a Williams front wing.
Oh yes, it is. I just ran over it. And I went wide, not sure if that's was because of the debris, but...
I think that might be your problem.
Yeah, probably.
Driving through debris.
Oh, the curb just kicked me out there.
Pretty much pointing the car into the corner and just hoping it sticks. Right, we'll pass.
And it didn't. It's weird. When I did practice in Grand Prix mode earlier, it did not feel this bad at all. Don't understand, man.
Oh.
It's another car coming out of the pit lane. Is that Raikkonen? Probably. Yeah. And he's jumped then as well, actually, despite staying out a lot longer.
Probably because he was held up by some moron in a Mercedes.
Yeah, about that.
Man, I'm streaking away from you. This is quite concerning for your pace, anyway. Catching up Bottas.
My pace? I didn't know I had pace. Yeah, I know we've been 2 weeks away, but so you know, or 3 weeks or whatever. Yeah, I think it's 3 actually.
Yeah, I haven't even done any. Last time I was on this game was the last time we were in China.
Yeah, it might have been as well because I've obviously been on league races. I've been on a break, so it might have been for me as well, but I can't remember.
Oh, wide. Probably should have broke for that corner. That would have helped. They're out of kilter for the chicane.
It's going to be a Fisi train now with Raikkonen behind. Look at this. I'm just touching the curb slightly, not even fully on the throttle. Oh, man, I'm wondering. We need to compare wheel settings or something. I'm wondering if there's just something severely wrong here. Because I've never been this shit at driving on any game.
If it's something to do with your throttle, then it's not anything to do with settings. We've got the same steering sensitivity anyway, I think, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. No, but I don't. Yeah, it's. Just don't understand, because this is the worst I've ever driven, and I don't really know why I'm having so little traction. I mean, this is me locking up on the curb, which is fair enough. But
come on, close these guys.
maybe I'm driving too cleanly, because I'm not cutting any corners. You're probably cutting them all.
Probably.
Well, as I say that, I almost ran into gravel. Ran too wide.
The gap's kind of stabilised at the moment. It isn't good.
Gap between you and who?
Bottas. I say Bottas. The rest of the field, basically. Everyone's here. So the rest of the field. The lead is kind of. No, it's Alonso leading actually. Oh, too late on the brakes. Close a second up on Bottas though, this lap, that was it. In one sector, should I say. Bottas has just died.
Oh, great.
Well, it's quite concerning that our tyre wear is worse than Williams in this race.
I don't think tyre wear is my big issue at the moment. Considering you're saying you're struggling and you're still miles quicker. There is something else fundamentally wrong here. I mean,
Your load cell hasn't failed, didn't we brake?
I don't know. You just got a new load cell, haven't you? So
Oh, it must be that.
There must be that, yeah. I've got 2.5-year-old brakes, and yours is completely brand new.
Yeah.
It's the only reason.
Must be the difference. That'll do nicely. Bottas has just fallen off the pack and fallen towards me. That would be nice. If you know, Valtteri, get on with it. Still tiptoeing.
Thing is,
stuck it though.
you know, even on iRacing, when you've always been, I mean, I've accepted on iRacing that you're quicker than me, because you're just a better driver in iRacing, and you have been for it, well, ever since we started on iRacing. But even now, in this race, I'm further away from you than I am on iRacing, where I've always been slower. And historically on these games, we've been quite even throughout the years, I guess. So this is just very disheartening, really. I don't think I'm playing this game enough to really realize or learn what I'm doing wrong either, because it's just not that enjoyable that I'm playing it a lot like I did back in the day.
I don't know. It's difficult to say.
I just feel like the car has no grip, and it's just not how I like to drive. I'm on half throttle.
Oh, someone's in.
And it's still.
Sorry, we've got a Williams in. He's in quite early. It's Massa. Free stop indeed then.
No, I'll stop moaning about my pace now. I'll just have to accept that I'm pretty wang.
I just think, I don't know, it's difficult to say because I arguably put less hours in this game than you, so I don't know what the situation is. For all we know, you could have something wrong and come to the end of the race you'll discover that, your brake's been sticking or something. That's why it's slow.
No, it's been for a while, hasn't it? 4 out of 5 races now this season you've been faster. So.
I think it's just about adaptability as a driver. I mean, you play so many different games and eventually you kind of begin to know how to drive the car. I mean, you exclusively played F1 until Forza kind of came out. You did a bit of Forza on the side, but wasn't,
I don't think Forza would really play a role because I play it with a pad, so it's
well,
not
I think
really
it should all play a role though, no matter what you use as a pad. If you use a pad or not, it's just fundamental basics of driving. I'm falling away from Bottas so much at the moment.
I think it's more the fact that I just don't play this game very much, to be honest. So, obviously, I played quite a lot when I had the preview build. Before I obviously knew about the handling difference between wheels and pads and all that shit that's been going on. But I did quite a few videos. I thought it was alright because obviously I had no human players to really compare my pace to. Then after that, I've only really done a few hours practice for the league races. I've done, these co-op races, and that's it really. I haven't really had the motivation to do anything else. It's true, I've definitely played this less than I've done previously so far. That could be part of the reason, but still, at the moment I'm driving around here and I feel like I've just lost all my skill as a driver. And I know from iRacing that is not the case, because in iRacing I'm doing reasonably well. Obviously not as well as you, but I'd be.
Hang on, we're even on points here.
Yeah, we are, aren't we, in the iRacing league. But yeah, I don't think that was pace related then. Yeah, it's weird. Because clearly I have some kind of driving skill left as shown by iRacing, but it's just not coming across on this game anymore.
I don't think you should beat yourself up over it though. It's just one race today. We don't put. I'm sure if you put some laps in, we dedicated our week, practicing for this. It would be a different story because one, I wouldn't practice, and 2, you'd kind of understand a lot more on how to drive the car on this circuit. I don't think it's fundamental. You've just all of a sudden lost your powers. But it's. I
feel like I had magic powers once upon a time, and then just all left my body now.
Right, it's time to think about when to pit soon, because the window is fast approaching where I need to decide if I'm going to commit to an option prime strategy or option prime option. Because those options will not last. They want me to do something like 10 laps on the final stint as well, and I can only do 8. So the tyres are starting to die a little bit, so I think I'm going to have to go prime. This is going to be difficult to get even a top 5 finish, I think, in this race. But we will push.
Top 5 finish. If only I could dream of a top 5 finish. Can't even bother defending from Raikkonen anymore because I know he's got enough on a dive bomb.
Oh, I understand. Oh, Perez is starting to drop off his little fight. Come to me, give me points.
Perez up there in the top 5, isn't he?
He's in 6 at the moment. I haven't really seen much of the Williams actually. I was expecting them to start setting fastest laps or something, but seems to have
maybe they're in traffic.
I hope so, because that
there
would
are
help.
a few small queues around there if you look at them anyway. One of them, which I'm at the head of.
Right. And we're going to go in this lap. It's going to have to be next one if I do a prime. I can see the fronts are starting to hurt a little bit. I think it's going to have to be this one. This lap. I'm closing in on 2 guys actually. I thought Perez was dropping off, but they've been attacking. I'm so busy focusing on my own driving at the moment that I'm not really looking ahead. It's so difficult to just get around this track. I'm sliding around all over the place. It's been quite uncomfortable to drive around.
Yeah, but you seem to be able to drive fast while sliding. Whereas I can't.
We are catching. It's Ricardo! Oh, quick! Give me the points!
Quick, crash into him. Take him out.
Ricardo, my championship rival, one of my rivals. Wow, he's really struggling. I was expecting him to be like top 3 at the moment.
Well, he only started 8th.
Box this lap. This could be a mistake.
You're going for prime zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hulkenberg is also in. So he's another car up ahead.
Funny thing is that I'm so far behind you that I can go in on the same lap.
Oh, that could be risky.
No, they're ready for me already.
Excellent. Come on, get in this air, get in this gap, get in this gap. Yeah, it looks like
a few other cars in. There's the Sauber, at least.
Come out ahead of Verne. And Massa is just up the road.
Till is only just behind me, and he's in a Sauber. I'm in a Mercedes. This is very, very. Something is seriously wrong with me.
Massa's just up the road. I'm fully expecting him to do a free stop though. So.
Yeah, they pit on lap 15, didn't they? So
yeah, they went in so early. Right, come on, hammer down.
I think if ever there was a race for me where I could try making the video shorter by cutting out some bits, this would be the one, because I've barely seen a car ahead of me since the first stint.
Someone's in the pits. Someone's coming out. Who can it be? It's Perez. We're past him. We're up a place. Of course, I'm now concerned that they're going to be on options and be significantly faster, but we'll worry about that in about 2 laps time once everyone's pitted. Massa is on prime, so I need to get past him sharpish. Oh, turn. Horrible amounts of oversteer. I'm just too eager on the throttle at the moment, trying to use up all the grip. Massive drift. Should have him. Should have him.
Who are you having?
Felipe Massa. I don't know where everyone is now. I don't know where Ricardo is. I don't know if he's pitted or not.
Raikkonen's just coming out the pits. Just like last time, I'm just ahead of him, and there's going to be another stint. I'm trying to hold Raikkonen up behind me.
It's getting a bit overcast.
At least I've pulled away from the Sauber after the pit stop. So I can be faster than some cars, you know. Not considering the fact that the Sauber is supposed to be like 2-something seconds slower than the Mercedes, but still I'm pulling away from it.
Right, let's try being smoother through this sector this time around. I couldn't be smooth. It's impossible to be smooth in that section. Monaco is going to be a nightmare. I can already imagine it. That's a taster to come. Decent opening lap though. I say opening lap. Who's this? It's Vettel! It's Vettel! Get him!
Oh my.
He's on option though. Ah, poop.
Is he heady?
He just came out ahead and now I'm just understeering through turn 3. I've just lost a second with him. Just understeering.
Magnussen still leading the race?
Alonso's the one leading, but he pitted.
Oh.
So Magnussen hasn't gone in yet. They're all going on to options now, which is scary times.
Yeah, because they don't really get tyre wear like we do. Because they've got traction control.
Man, brighten up. Brighten up. Brighton and Hove Albion up.
But to brighten up, I need some kind of bright thing happening in my life, and it's just nothing.
You make your own luck in this race.
Yeah, no, I'm shit. I've accepted this 5 or 15 laps ago.
Vettel's gone, mate. He's gone. My chance. I was so close to getting through him, actually.
I mean, I think even Neil could be faster than me at the moment.
Let's not get, you know.
You should just go back to doing Coop and Neil.
Hang on, we're going to pass 2 cars there in the pit lane. Who have we passed? We're up to 4th.
Just realised Button is ahead, but surely he'll have to pit again. Please have to pit again, Jensen. Yeah, it's just gonna.
I don't know who I've passed because Massa's blocking everyone. But I'm up to 4th.
Oh god, here comes Raikkonen actually. Oh fuck. I wasn't awake, but I braked later than him, left him some room. That was close. He just caught me off guard there with his DRS, and it's got options as well, surely. So should be a struggle actually keeping him behind towards the end there.
And I remember a lap and a half ago I was so excited to see Vettel, now I can't see him.
Has he pulled away, has he?
2.4 seconds again. Just don't take my fastest lap away from me, please. Don't think I've got going for me at the moment. He's running fastest laps. I was nowhere near the pace, or nowhere near the front in China, but got fastest lap. Right, so the top three, are these the guys all on the same straight hit? Right, Magnussen's the car behind. This is worrying. Oh!
Magnussen's behind you.
Oh, yes he is.
Oh,
Why,
boo.
Seb? Why? Everyone knows you're terrible in 2014. So start behaving like it.
Oh. Here comes Raikkonen again. Oh, someone coming out of the pit lane. It's Williams, it was Massa. So I'm ahead of Massa, but he's gonna be so much faster, I mean, surely. But he's at least, well, he's got Raikkonen in between us as well. Maybe he'll work as a buffer for me. And a bit more warm option tires.
So if Alonso's leading, Vettel's third, and Magnussen's behind me, who's in second? It can't be Hulkenberg, surely.
I haven't seen
It looks like a
Hulkenberg all
false
race.
India. It looks like a false India.
Hulkenberg on for a historic podium. Has he even had a podium before?
Not that I recall.
He's been
Perez got one in the real life
to.
car range, didn't he?
Yeah. He's been close to some podiums, but I don't think he's actually has.
Oh, we're catching the group up again. It's either back markers or Hulkenberg sitting on them corners.
Yeah, that is not
Meanwhile,
good.
Magnussen has absolutely switched on the afterburners.
Come on, Kevin.
I got to hang
Crash
on.
into the carry, please.
I got to hang on.
Scandinavian brother crash my teammate out. Yes. Oh, look at that lap. Kevin on it.
Like a second and a half faster than that.
For like 6 seconds faster than that. Actually, like 3, but whatever.
I just got to hope. I just got to fight through
Oh,
this
God.
bit because once their tyres start dropping off, which they won't, but I can hope. Chilwell out of the way! Now hold Kevin up.
Sorry, what happened?
Chilwell was the car who was stopping me.
Shit, I've depended hard from Raikkonen and now Massa's past him. And that is not good because I'd rather have Raikkonen behind me. More warm tyre.
You know what? All hope is not lost yet because
It's about to be lost for me. Look at that, Massa. It's so much faster to that corner.
even if Vettel gets past Hulkenberg, I'm catching Hulkenberg up, so I could still get fourth even if Magnussen passes me here. Both same engines, of course. For this year, anyway. Not in real life anymore. Mainly because Kevin doesn't actually drive a car with an engine in anymore. But that gap is coming down up front only because Hulkenberg is being an absolute legend.
Oh, come on, Nico, don't do this to me.
Where's your team spirit?
There is no team spirit. I'm annoyed at being outclassed by my teammate.
And I've got a cheaper wheel than you. How do you feel?
No, it's all about the brakes. You got the same brakes, just 2.5 years newer. That's all that matters.
It's getting very scarily dark.
My DRS is broken, but you know, not gonna matter as long as I have these guys behind me.
Kevin looks like he's dropped off.
Adds up, doesn't it?
Good stuff. We are gaining on these guys. Momentum shifting back to the Merc. Keep it clean, keep it tidy. So keep it clean. tyres aren't in particularly great shape, it has to be said. Oh, Vettel. No. You can't even get side by side with him. Can't even get side by side. Come on, if I can jump the championship leader. Is he the leader? I don't even care, he's as good as the leader as far as I can tell at the moment.
I'm on -1 lap, trying to use the rich on the straights to make sure I stay ahead, but I have to save fuel a bit now as well, so this is nothing I can do.
Kevin again, looks like he's struggling in this first part of the lap, but then we go to the bit with all the traction in it. He closes right up, 1.8 behind at the moment. I'll monitor that gap this sector just to compare.
I really hope the tyre wear isn't as bad as it is in Monaco, because then we'll have, you know, even if it's Monaco, we'll be struggling.
Could have DRS it.
Traction everywhere in Monaco.
Hulkenberg is really holding up Vettel. I've got DRS, let's do this. Kevin's not even in sight. Here goes Vettel! Vettel! Side by side! He can't do it!
Please no.
I broke a little bit early that time because I was just worried of steaming through his rear wing.
What did you do?
This is good stuff.
No, no, here comes Massa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Gonna have to try and hold it. Ah! Side by side through turns 1 and 2. He's gonna be onto the curb. Oh man, desperately holding on it. And now we have to fuel save again. I was forced to go up the Rich again, even though I'm on -1, just to try and stay ahead.
Good traffic up ahead. Hulkenberg is indeed on prime. I've just spotted these orange tyres. Going so well with his black and orange car. Although it's not very black in these conditions, it's more shiny. Come on, come on. Tyre wet, back up to Vega. Too eager on the throttle. DRS though. Is Vettel going to do it this time? Not even close. I lied! They're side by side! What move? I got caught out again, my Vettel's braking, but it doesn't matter. Because I got past him. We're up to P3, we're on the podium. We've got 2 laps to make this count against Hulkenberg. Come on!
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a part I'll be cutting out of the video. What?
This is the only entertaining bit.
For you.
Oh, he took a gamble on strategy, but it's paying off so well at the moment. He's got +1 lap of fuel if he needs to use it, but I'm not going to, I'm too scared. I'll heat up the tyres. I'm just pressing buttons at the moment. Don't even know what I'm doing.
I know that feeling.
What I don't need is this back marker giving Hulkenberg DRS. A bit wide for the chicane. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to put 8 temps on him, surely. No. Back marker's going to get out of the way. No, he isn't. No, he isn't! Oh, it's just chaos! It's just chaos! He's up the inside! Ericsson leads! Lol, just kidding. Get out of the way. Scrub. Vettel's past us, but what a sad end for Hulkenberg. Ruined by Scandinavians just coming in, spoiling races.
Jesus Christ.
We're up to P2. The crowd go wild. No, they don't. No one likes the Brits over here. Man, Vettel's just falling off the trying to get past Ericsson. Ericsson has just thrown the biggest spanner in the history of spanners. Right, let's catch Alonso. No, 11.3 seconds behind.
I'll just keep my mouth shut because there is nothing
chicane!
positive I could say right now.
Not well done.
No, nothing.
Single-handedly saving the video as well as his championship ambitions. 1 lap to go. Let's just keep it on the road. Magnussen's up the 3rd!
Yay, go Kevin.
I don't even know what's happened. And I don't even care. Because they're all behind me. Although he's catching, I'm scared. Just survive. Half a lap to go. Oh my god, Kevin's on a mission.
Every lap defending like a maniac into turn 1.
Kevin's on one.
Can the fuel make up its mind as to whether I'm going to run out or not? It's flicking between -1 and standard, or optimal. I'll try to do some short shifting here.
Alonso wins the home Grand Prix for him, the Spanish one. And then it's me.
Spanish one, is that what?
Corner, what a drive! It's P2!
Oh.
After the horror show of that one. Oh my days, he's done it. Sort of, I didn't quite win.
Well, I might be holding on from Massa just about here. Yeah. And Raikkonen and whoever else also caught up, it must have been, it's actually a till.
There we go. Faults after that, immediate faults.
Didn't enjoy it at all.
Excellent. Excellent.
I mean, of course, well done to you, because you had a great race. And it sounded like you had an enjoyable one, because you actually were competitive, but I think that... I don't know what I'm really doing. So, the pace difference between us makes this probably the least enjoying Coop race I've ever had. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I can't offer anything to you there, but I don't even know what to say about my own race really. It was a bit down at the start, but overall pretty good. I don't think, no way in hell I would have caught Alonso, so this is best possible position I could have got. And that was hard work. That last stint was like, the tyre wear was just a struggle all race really, and glad to get through that despite, well, Magnussen knocking on the door in that last stint and Ericsson ruining dreams. Look at Paul Hulkenberg down in P4.
The only positive for me is Kevin's result.
doesn't really count. You can't really call Kevin Magnussen.
I think Kevin is my new. I think I'll just start cheering for Kevin Magnussen this season. I won't even care about how I do anymore. I just hope Kevin does well.
Well, there we go. What another exciting twist then in the KPTK92 versus Kevin Magnussen rivalry.
Exactly. He's on you, man.
Starting in P3, finished P3. You got beaten by someone who started in 22nd. I'd get Ron on the phone and tell him to get out of that team right now. But anyway, there we go. Alonso wins. I'm second. I'm on the podium again, which is great news. And then Magnussen rounds it out. following a pretty intense scrap between 4 drivers there. So me, Magnussen, Vettel, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg desperately unlucky to get caught up by Ericsson, and decided not to back off down the straight, but rather back off on the apex of turn 1. Ricciardo down in 6th, which was good news. So he did indeed get jumped by me in a pit stop, which was good. So that's 2 people I beat, both Red Bulls I beat, that's good. Fisi in 8th, who, oh sorry, Perez. Missed Perez. Perez there, and then a further 24 seconds behind Perez was Fisi. That's, I can't even offer an explanation for you. I
don't know. I'm just trying to, I don't know, maybe I'm just unable anymore to drive and talk at the same time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just, that's the frustrating part, that I just don't know how I'm that much slower. I think if those of you watching this is seeing something, you know, super obvious that I'm doing wrong, then let me know please, because I'd like to know. Because yeah, I'm clueless as it sounds.
Rounding out the rest of the field, Grosjean was down in 17th, interestingly, a full 50 seconds behind me. So despite that lap 1 attempt, Roman, you're unlucky. Bottas down in 18th, which is a huge surprise actually. That free stop did not work. It looks like he's got stuck in there somewhere. But yeah, there we go. Chilton, Ericsson. I didn't realise Bianchi got lapped. I don't think we actually reached him, but Alonso did. But Ericsson and Chilton very much playing their role in the podium battle there. So let's see how that affects the standings. Alonso has bolted away. It's he's definitely stamped his authority on the championship, and that's kind of a headache, really, to be honest. Good news for me though, gained ground on Vettel. He has dropped ground to Alonso though, but keep 2nd place. I am 3rd, which is good. Keep on punching is all I can do really at this moment in time. Ricciardo in 4th, splitting both myself and you, Fisi.
And Kevin's almost caught me up, so that's good.
Yep, and he'll overtake you soon as the true AIR Fisi.
Yes, I think I'll just let him drive under my name from now.
And then Kimi Räikkönen, I don't think he even want to drive under your name. And then Hulkenberg 8th, Massa 9th, Button 10th, Bottas down in 12th with only 3 points at the moment. So Williams still struggling on, but he's the last of the point scorers. There's a lot of guys who still haven't scored, namely both Saubers, Toro Rossos, the Lotuses, the Marushas and the Caterhams. So there we go, that's the championship standings. Let's see the constructors. I mean, I can't help but feel I'm dragging this team at the moment through the championship.
Look man, if it wasn't for my 53 points, we'd be behind Ferrari, so you know.
Yeah, but we could be top as well. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
Get Ross Brawn to hire someone else.
Get better.
Oh, why did I say Ross Brawn? He's not even here anymore, but whatever. Get Ross Brawn to drive in my seat, it's fine.
Okay. And then there we go. So Red Bull lead the way then. Vettel and Ricciardo still raking in the points. And then Mercedes 2nd, Ferrari 3rd, McLaren 4th, Force India 5th, Williams the last point scorer, and then it's just a wild midfield scrap for 7th place at the moment.
Wild midfield scrap for 0 points.
Yep. The best of the 0 point scorers being Sauber somehow, and then Toro Rosso's not doing great. But yeah, there we go. That's the championship standings. That's everything done and dusted for this race, the Spanish Grand Prix, round 5 of 19. So you better buck up, Fist, because we've got a long way to go still.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound encouraging.
I'm not even confident for Monaco anymore, and that's that's like my best track historically. So.
And I had completely forgotten it's now the Jewel in the Crown of the Formula 1 calendar is next up on the calendar. You may remember last year's interesting race that we had. I doubt that's going to be replicated. I certainly hope it's not with the wet weather. I'm very fearful for that. I'm fearful of just driving it alone in the dry at the moment. Just thinking about it's giving me nightmares. I'm not looking forward to that actually at the moment, but we'll enjoy what's happened so far and think about the future later. But join us for the Monaco Grand Prix. Thank you so much for watching. If you did survive to the end of this video, thank you, as always, from me, KBTK92.
And from PC, bye.
Yeah, podium cutscene.
Never has crying in the gears been this appropriate on the game.